Wow, welcome back to Smears Encounters. Today we've got something a little bit different. So, obviously, last week I said goodbye to my ute. I've already picked up my new car, but you're gonna have to wait to see what that is. This week, we're actually gonna start modifying the Colorado. So, you know, been tossing and turning, tossing up and deciding whether we should or shouldn't, and what we should and shouldn't do. It is going to cop some suspension the cheap way, the old Facebook Marketplace way. But this week we're getting a bit exhausted with it. So in a box we've got a nice Flash, brand new 3-inch. Yeah, I thought it was actually a straight pipe kit, but it's not, luckily, because you know they're illegal. So we've got a nice big muffler. So it's all, if I look, it's all, well, I don't think they're TIG welds, but it's all 99% TIG welded. It's all 316 stainless. Yeah, it's, I don't know what brand it is. I just picked it up off Marketplace. Guy couldn't have been bothered putting it in his car, and I picked it up fairly cheap. So, but you know, it's all wrapped up, still brand new, never been fitted, brand new bolts, brand new gaskets. The only thing that's going to fight me, I feel, is the turbo flange. But yeah, let's get this car on down the back and let's put an exhaust system in. Wow, welcome back. So we're down the back now. Car's up on ramps now. I just had to adjust it again because the rear passengers wasn't sitting on the ramp fully. So we're gonna let this exhaust cool down a little bit before I climb under there and start fighting with it. Obviously this is Pam's collie, her brand new in 2016. She bought it off the showroom floor. You know, so we haven't done a lot to it. I don't really want to modify the car a lot, being that they're too expensive to modify. You know, it's like 10 grand just to put a rear bar and side steps on the car. But you know,
and that's if I'm not being fussy.
Yeah, that's just buying this generic crap. Obviously it's got a little bit of stuff done to it. It's got a bull bar, it's got weather shields because they're just handy as hell. It's got a canopy on the back just to keep whatever's in the tub at times dry. Really great when we moved, apart from some shit didn't fit because it was too big, so it was a pain in the ass. Obviously we're down the back where all my shit is. I gotta, you know, you guys know I've had a heap of car parts hanging around that old shed we had. You know, I moved 90% of what I could get out and moved down the back here, but it's all fun. Up the front here, there's not much done to this car. It's just a brand new bull bar because we not long got the car back from the insurance. Of course, I had a bit of a whoopsie in the wet and it pretty much drift specced the front wheel. So it had some mad camber, so off to the insurance she went. And you know, we got it back just before we moved. So it was good to have it as a tow horse, or tow rig. Obviously in the back you can see one of my wrecks I'm slowly getting rid of. So,
just sitting there quite sad looking.
Good old BJ60. So that's, yeah, just a wreck. I've had that thing for a couple months now, just getting rid of it. Also getting out of doing the cruises, so I'm just going more towards the YouTube side of things. I used to, for the last 8 or 10 years, I pulled cars apart and I've enjoyed doing it, but with Bub coming along, it's too hard. It's going to be too hard with Bub, you know. I don't want to have a lot of grease around her. Obviously it's a girl.
Not straight away.
Not straight away. She grows up, hopefully she gets into the 4Bs and the cars and that side of things because we don't really want a girly girl.
What would we do with a girly girl?
Obviously, if she watches my videos in a few years when she's old enough, she might curse me. But you never know. Yeah, we're going to do an exhaust, obviously. So there's not. Yeah, let's get into pulling out an exhaust system. So that's that bastard out. Yeah, they are not fun, hey? I really should have googled it or YouTubed it, but the size of that compared to the size of the pretty new one, that's going to go in a lot easier because as you can see there's a whole heap of scratches on it because you've literally got to twist the bugger and pull it down after taking the mounts nice and loose. There's another mount there as well, holding bell housing. In the bin, literally in the trailer it goes. So we'll fit up this new bad boy, brand new gasket and all. Quite like the way that is, how it's stepped down into 2 3/4 I think. I just don't like how there's burrs in there. You can see where your EGT probe's meant to go. There is burrs. So you might quickly stick a screwdriver in it and try and snap them burrs off. Let's stick the exhaust in. So we've already got the midsection out. I had to pull the midsection to get at that bugger. I'll make sure that can go back in. We'll put new gaskets on the turbo, all new gaskets, new bolts. I've actually got to put 2 studs back in because they wound themselves out. Let's hope that wind doesn't affect you guys.
Yeah.
Need a nut, please. Actually, I got one here. I think that's the right nut.
Go on.
Hey, Maxie. Yep. Now to figure out which piece I need next, because the cat is up on the dump pipe on the stock exhaust. Here's your cat. And also the bull heads. I gotta figure out. I'd say it's cat on this piece to get that. What's it called? Does this kit have new rubbers, or we use the old rubbers? I think. I'd say it's the old rubbers, so I'll go pry that off. The old piece of exhaust.
Down here.
Don't pay too much attention to my storage chart.
a bit of stuff on it.
It's a good workbench. Gotta try and
Catch it.
all the rubbish. It's a good spot for the rubbish. That's clean. That goes up over the Righto. I'm back under there. That one. Bloody wind is not helping. No fun part.
Feeding it over. On.
Another big boy. Some are easy, some are hard. Can you get them on? It's definitely a sound different. It's gone from a sorted up stocko exhaust to a brand new 3-inch.
Should sound better.
Feisty. Right. on me. I've lost where and what she's getting me, mate. So my ratchet. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna box somewhere. How's that for a tiny exhaust? Like the muffler's seamless. I've never actually seen a muffler like that. So as you can see, they're all TIG welded flanges. That's a TIG weld, but I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like a TIG. Either that or it's really filling that gap. It's going to be the only real modified part of this car. Because under there isn't. I don't know where it is. Not under there. Oh, found it. Found it. Wondered what was in my back.
So we need?
Yep. Make sure they're. No, I need a 14mm. Bigger. Angle. There we go. 14mm spanner, please. It's still on the rack.
Yep.
And now we'll go through and do this exhaust up as good as I can. I'll probably have to rotate, undo the dump pipe and rotate it to get it sit right, but we'll come back to you. Oh, little freaking birds. These little things. These little things.
Everywhere.
Hurt a lot, but that's the whole exhaust up because I can't help myself.
Swap sides, Kim.
Only one way to find out if it's got leaks. Ooh. I forgot to take an actual video for noise comparison, so I just showed a little clip of it reversing up the ramp.
It had no noise, okay?
For stock exhaust. Oh, I'll go give this a rev.
Don't
I think that burr out of my armpit. No, I think that's actually just the exhaust going through it. Put that back there to hold it. But, yeah. I think that's just... I know what it is. It's your fuel. Never really walked around this car when it's idling or under a car, but you can hear the fuel pump. I think it's got an intake pump you can hear, but shiny! Catch us on the next one.